This was an absolute must-win game for the Giants, and they blew it. There's no way around that. They threw this game away. They actually outplayed the Atlanta Falcons for much of the game. Their offense was clicking. Daniel Jones looked terrific. Saquon Barkley looked a little bit like his old self. And on defense, they seemed to fix the problems that had plagued them the first 2 weeks of the season. Yet somehow they still lost 17-14 on a last-second field goal. And it's actually really not much of a mystery. It was just dumb, costly, ill-timed mistakes throughout the game. And you can start by looking at the 8 penalties for 53 yards. Look at the 3 dropped interceptions where they had their hands on the ball and could have created a turnover. Look at the 2 big drops by Evan Ingram, one that turned into a turnover, the other that came in the fourth quarter. Look at all of the mistakes, and some of those penalties not only stopped their offensive drives, but just killed them on defense. They had 2 penalties, one from Xavier McKinney that kept a Falcons drive alive that ended up with a touchdown, another a defensive pass interference on Logan Ryan in the end zone after the Giants had stopped the Falcons. That led to a touchdown as well. Just an absolute disaster for this team. Too many mistakes they're not good enough to overcome. It was very much like what happened in Washington 10 days earlier, only this one looked and felt much, much worse. And while it's too early to say that the Giants' season is over, it certainly feels that way when you look at their upcoming schedule, because they go from here to New Orleans. They then go to Dallas. Then they're home for the Rams, home for the undefeated Panthers. They have the Raiders at home. They're at Kansas City. They're at Tampa Bay. That's just the next 7 weeks. It is a brutal, brutal stretch where it's hard to find a win for the Giants, and they're already in that 0-3 hole. Boy, right now, it's really tough to see how they're going to climb out of it anytime soon.